Okay, we're going to see what we look like after playing an hour and a half. Let's see how we look. I'm plumping for the fact that we will probably be round about the 1300 mark if we play for about an hour and a half. Let's just go and see. The pluses will be if we're like higher, but obviously the reality is we're on the journey to 1150. Let's just push this pawn here. I don't usually talk when I'm on the strongest site in the world. I like to do full concentration, but I'm gonna have a little bit of fun today and just see how we get on for an hour and a half. It should be interesting. Let's just bring this here and attack the bishop. Can't do that just yet because the bishop's blocking. Let's just bring the knight back again. Let's attack the bishop. Let's take with the queen. Let's attack their queen. He looks a bit fearful about a queenside attack. Let's take with the pawn. Let's take the knight. Take the queen if the pawn takes. Got no support on it. I think they're just realizing now. Yeah, okay. So let's attack the queen, although the knight doesn't have any protection. Okay, let's go for it anyway. Queen's coming here to protect the pawn. Or go in there, whichever. So, shall we... The knight's going to have to move eventually anyway because the pawn's going to drop down. So we do have a safe space here. Can we hit this pawn? Let's hit this pawn. See if we get the queen here. Oh, he's not doing any of that. So it was going to get hit anyway, and we said we're going to come back here. Let's just bring it back. Doesn't look like he wants to mess about with the pawn. Alright, fair enough. So we can take, the rook takes is on our queen. But then there is some sort of fork situation. If we take here, pawn pushes down, gets the knight, doesn't it? A little bit crafty for me, isn't that? Okay. But how much of a fork is it? Because the queen can take the pawn with the support of the rook. Okay, so he's coming with the rook anyway. If we went here, he pushes down with his pawn. The rook is supporting as well. Let's just come here. Supporting the pawn. Let's attack the rook. It's got no place being there. Oh, the queen's supporting. Oh my giddy aunt. They're too good, honestly. They really are too good. Wow, let's go here. But the rook doesn't have any place in the centre of the board, so maybe we should be able to take that off the board at some point. If we're supporting, but maybe we're wanting to try and own the file here. Currently +2. I mean, we've got like a minor piece up actually. Let's just bring this rook here. See if we can maybe own the file. I don't know if we're going to get a chance to go 1, 2 here supported. And doesn't look that way. So we're going to just maybe here. No, maybe here, but it's blocking the knight, you see. So I suppose the knight can come back here. He's going to push the pawn. No, he's not doing that just yet. Let's go here. Might give us time to get the rook off the board. We'll have a check on the king. Oh, missed opportunity again. The queen's moved and it's not protecting the rook. Oh, damn. And now he's gone back. So now he's got 2 pieces supporting there, but we'll get his rook off the board. Anyway. But that's not really the picture we wanted, is it? Totally messed it up. Had time to take the rook there. So we go here, his rook takes, we take the rook, the queen takes, and if we take this rook here, Then his queen can come down and put a check on us. We move out of the way. And then he starts peeling pawns off. But we've got checks on his king. We could probably get a draw out of it. Yeah, okay. I think we could. We're going to try and go for a draw, but we will have a minor piece up. It's just his queen will be on our king just for a brief moment. Just going to take. Oh, shock horror. He's not actually taken because he's realised that his rook's getting taken here. Right, I need to stop messing about with the... Okay, well that's a horse of a different colour. So is there anything we can do? Well, that's changed the whole thing now, hasn't it? So we can just bring the rook back, I suppose, then. Yeah, that was a big missed opportunity of taking that rook there. And this is why I don't like narration mode. Totally missed stuff. I'm going to bring the knight here. Or has it got a better opportunity of coming here? No, bring the knight here. He's escaped. Damn it. Put a little bit of a thing on the rook. But then his pawn just drops. Let's go this way, shall we? But then he takes with en passant. Okay. Don't overcomplicate it, dude, but I feel like there should be something. If we went there, pawn takes. Are we giving him stuff? Queen can't go there. We've let him escape too many times now. This is not on. All the way back. Let's come back up. King's doing a runner. He's scared of something. Let's attack the pawn. It's got no protection at the moment, but he can just drop. But we can get a fork. So we'll get the fork. Or she, rather. It's got a picture of a girl on there. Oh, there's always something in there. Right, we do have more pieces, so we could take the queen off the board. They take our queen. Knight still can be saved, so it can come back and attack the rook. So we take the queen. Takes our queen. Come back and attack the rook. Yeah, we've got a safe place though. Don't think it's safe, is it? Oh, mind you, the rook can go and put a check on, but I don't think that's going to be a good position because the king comes here. Maybe the rook comes down. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe there's a better way. Pawn taking. Pawn takes. Still on the rook. Queen takes. Still on the rook. X-raying through to the king. It's coming for a queen exchange. Very clever. Okay, so can't go there with the rook because the queen is still holding that. If we take, we've got a knight and a rook versus the rook. Or the queen can go here with a check on the king. King has to go here, or the queen comes back to protect, but they're going to go there. Then we can go here with a check on the king again. Looks drawish, but you know, there might be something there. Let's put the check on. Anything the knight can do? No, the rook's there. Let's put the check on. Oh, he hides here, doesn't he? Put a check on. Or just take the rook off the board. Ooh, he's still got a queen though. I think we've got a draw. We should really be looking for a win, shouldn't we? Put the check on. He hides over here. Yeah, there's no more checks after that, is there? Interesting time. So maybe we just go for the queen. Yeah. Go for the queen and go for a... Yeah, might as well have the knight and the rook situation. Alright, so he's looking to push here to try and disturb. So we could attack the rook. Or we can attack the pawn. So come and attack the pawn. Then he attacks our knight. Yeah, let's attack the pawn. Oh, I'm on 1 minute 34. Crikey, I'm in long play mode. Crikey. Alright, so yeah, they're looking to flag me. Let's do something like this. If he keeps it there, get a fork. Oh, he does keep it there. So get a check and the fork on the rook. Quick, let's take. Shall we take? Let's put a fork, check on the king again. Shall we put a check on the king again? And protect the knight. Shall we come here? Or is it takes and then it's a waste? Let's go here anyway. Just take. Now, I've got to be careful of doing that because we'll lose the... Oh, time's running out. Time's running out. Be a shame to lose it on time now. Let's hit the pawn. Quicker. Let's attack the pawn. Shall we take or push past? Let's push past. Whew. Interesting. Nice one. Okay, take a little bit of a break. Okay, we're back. Continuing the hour and a half of play so far. So let's see how we get on. Let's push through the center. Just try and keep everything as normal as possible until it looks weird. Obviously this looks weird now. We don't see this that often. So I think I'll open up the queen side, because if he does take, we can take the queen at least for a brief moment. There is an element of attacking the pawn, but then he just takes ours, but we'll see. So we're attacking 2 pawns. One he can take and he can support, and we can just take this pawn here. He can always push as well to support. So it all depends what they want to play. So we're going to take, and they just take that pawn. We can't bring the bishop here to attack the pawn, because obviously that's protecting and the knight's protecting, and it's going to take. So what's it looking like at the minute? It looks a little bit scatty, so we can take this knight off the board. Take the bishop off the board. Oh, and they've resigned. Okay, that was a pretty quick one. All right, still going to take a break. Okay, on to the next game, 10-minute game. Let's just push through the center here. Shall we? Looks like they've closed down that diagonal. Just bring the bishop here. Let's castle. Can we hit this center? It looks a bit strange. I'm going to hit the center. Could hit the bishop. Bishop's got, whoa, it's got there. It can go here. If we take, I'm going to take just to open it up. I don't want to get fancy. So we've got plenty of time, just to, like the opponent's taking their time. If we take, the bishop's probably going to take, isn't it? It's not going to exchange the queen off. So the bishop's going to take. What's the... So they've got that, so maybe we just go for simple blocking. And maybe just develop the bishop out. They've got lots of pieces now facing towards our king area. Got the queen ready to come out. Ah, they've blocked themselves. Okay, that might give us a bit of a reprieve. Could bring the bishop here, X-raying through, but simple pawn drop. I lose a bit of tempo, but then I do stop there. I can actually stop them from castling, can't I? So I'm going to bring the bishop here. Am I going to get Fisher's basket? No, are they going to drop maybe? So we'll go here just to be a bit of an annoyance, stopping the king from castling. Alright, so he's not wearing them apples. Bring the knight back. Could bring the queen up just to protect the bishop. I'm just very mindful of getting trapped in somehow. I mean, it could bring the bishop back and then go for that. So I'll bring the queen here, just protecting the bishop. I'm not really a fan of this position at all in any way, shape. Just because of the fact of potentially losing the bishop. I'm not sure. If he comes back here, then we know they're going for some sort of blocking, so we'll just bring the bishop back. Oh, he's not doing that. But it could happen with the queen. It could happen with the queen. Coming here, so we'll get the queen back quick, sharpish if we see that. Is it going for a similar type thing of... just bring the queen back, shall we? I don't think we want it there. It's going to get trapped. Unless, of course, he's just going for a simple exchange. Shall we just develop the knight? Pawn drop. Okay, develop the knight. It's going for a simple exchange. Let's take it off the board. Shall we push? Or develop? Let's feel like this push needs to be done. Oops, excuse me. Potentially attacking the bishop. Still not sure. I'm not really comfortable with this position, you can tell. Let's just attack the bishop, see what he's wanting to do. Does take, so let's grab. Not happy with the knight being there either. Not happy with this game whatsoever. So we could push here, but then he can push down onto the knight. Let's get the rook here. He's blocking that off, so just bring the rook here. Pawn's got no protection. Let's support the pawn. So there's either a doubling here or a doubling here. Which one is it going to be? Ooh, looks like it's going to be this one. Now it's not going to be staying there for long, but we'll double here for now. Okay, right, so if we take, then we lose the pawn. If we push, he pushes down. Oh, he does take. No, I don't think he'll take. I think he'll push down, being arty. So we do have potential for attacking here. Got a safe space to come back. Alright, this is protected, so we can take again. There's no point, is there? Damn it. Because he's just going to take. If you get the king here, then we're supporting. Probably too late to the party now, but we shall see. Takes, knight takes. If the bishop, yeah, that's not going to work for them. So I think they're going to do this. We do have this attacking this pawn. If it drops, then we're attacking the rook. But is the knight then trapped? No, we can come back here, can't we? I think. Alright, so we can take now. Because rook takes. So I'm going to take. Because we've got the king supporting. Do we chase the pawn and it just keeps dropping? Oh, do we just... Come on now, what do we do? King up. Okay, I think king needs to come up. It's going to chase our knight around, so we're going to have to bring it back. There's no forks, is there yet? No. King up again. No, blocking the knight. So if we attack, he pushes down. Don't like it, don't like it. So attack the pawn this way. Yes, no? I think the king needs to go up, you know. Up, but then it drops. Then we can come here, but then his white square bishop's not in the game at the minute. Or is it a pawn push? Might be a pawn push. Might be a pawn push. King's going to attack the knight still, so we will be able to get the pawn because we've got a fork. Then we've got another check on. So they're running really fast, so the knight can come here. There's no other spaces that are half decent. Let's just go here. And push on to the king with a check. Could push again, but we'll lose the pawn. We could go here, attacking the king. Get that pawn out of the way. Is that too much? Could put a check here. Comes across. Start moving the king. It's getting murky. Takes. We've got a passed pawn. But he does have 3 pawns against 1, so I'm going to have to think about that. But we do have a pawn majority on this side as well. So takes pawn here. I don't think he can fight against all of them pawns, can he? Please let it be right. Do I need to do it? Check. Check on the king. King comes over to the pawn. Push the pawn up. But the king's not getting in the game. I'm going to put the check here and risk it for a biscuit. Got 1, 2, 3 pawns here. They should be able to manage themselves, shouldn't they? If he does take. Something's telling me he's not going to take now. It's taken a long time, so maybe the bishop's moving out of the way or something. Or have I miscalculated? Does take. Okay, let's grab. Oh, he's got my pawn. Oh. Okay, right, fair enough. So if we go like this, attack this pawn. If the king takes, then we can maybe push past, but I think we have to get the king up there first. So if he takes, oh, then he's got rampers as well. It feels like I should be okay, because I could still push this pawn past. Rather than take. I can take. Yeah, I can take. And I could actually move my king here. Oh, just push the pawn. Just push the pawn. If I go here, he comes to the side. And this one's going up, so this one should get promoted then, shouldn't it? Well, maybe not. Right. So the question was, can we block these off here? So you'll have to just stay in front of that pawn now. I think I've done it wrong. I'm going to be out of tempo. Oh no, I think I've done it wrong, you know. Don't panic, don't panic, don't panic. Be some funky Zugzwang thing. This should work for us, but because of this here, I'm not sure now. We pushed up. If he takes. But he's not going to do that. He's just going to lock down. He's going to lock down. So then that gives us space to come here and take the pawn. And even if he takes, we take. Give space to get this pawn. Okay, no panic. No panic. Okay, take. And if the king takes the pawn, then this one gets promoted. Because it's behind the pawn. Whew. This has not been a bad run. Doing narration on the hardest chess site in the world. I don't usually do narration. I'm usually total silent concentration. But this exercise, we're doing it for about an hour and a half. Chasing the 1100, and it's been abandoned. Excellent. Okay, next 10-minute game, 0 increment. Oh, we've actually hit 1500 here. Crikey, I didn't even realise. Oh, crikey. We're on target for the 1150, so we seem to be doing okay-ish in this hour and a half session. We're doing narration on the hardest chess site in the world. And as you know, doing narration usually blobs my games, but we don't seem to be doing too bad so far. I normally do silent concentration ones when on this hardest chess site in the world. I'm going to x-ray through to the king and then just safely castle. Keep it nice and simple. Do you know, I don't really want to. I'm going to just block their bishop. And then come out with the knight. It's attacking. We could bring it back or we could take. Bishop's all jammed in. Let's take. Shall we bait a pawn or the knight, whichever. Just attack the queen. So baited the pawn. Let's bring this bishop back. See if we can open up this rook. He might just block the center if he's going to be attacking. It's not attacking pawns here. We could just attack anyway. I think he's just going to jam the center up. Does take, so we can open up, freeing up some space to attack towards the king with the rooks. Oh, the move there quick, they've got it all sorted. Attacking the b pawn, always for the b pawn, so we're not going to jump here because the bishop is here. Let's take it steady. And the rook can just come and do this. I think we're just going to bring the rook and support. Knight's protecting this pawn, queen's protecting this pawn. We can expect an attack on this area. Well, okay, the knight's in. It's got a 2-on-1. We've got 2-on-1 protection at the moment. Don't really like crazy knights. What's he doing? And I feel like this knight's a little bit redundant here. It's not doing much. Maybe it could come here. This pawn's got no protection on, so we could give them something to think about. Alright, so we can't take because of the x-ray through with the queen. Damn it. Although he can't take anyway because we've got x-ray through to his. He's got a white square bishop. Gonna get. So if we move out of the way, he's got like 1, 2, 3 pieces on there. We've only got 2. The knight could come here, but then it's blocking the rook. It's blocking the rook. So then the pawn's going to push down onto the knight. That just looks ugly, doesn't it? Pushes onto the knight. I suppose we can attack their knight. Okay, I'm going to bring the knight around. So I've got 3 pieces defending. I'm going to attack the knight. It's a double pawn anyway. So it's got a bit of a passer here, which we're going to have to block for the rest of the game now. But always remember, it is the hardest chess site in the world, so this is why we don't usually do talking on here. We try and concentrate as much as possible. But the reality is, really, it's the journey to rating of 1150, because that's the level that the computer genuinely thinks you are, you know, based on the strength of the players that you play against. They're really kind of either too strong for their ratings, etc. So it's a bit of a white square here that we can put a check on, but the bishop can actually come and support that. So this passer is causing us problems, but there's no more pressure on this pawn. So the knight could jump here, but then it's not going to get much free space there, is it? Because they're just going to block that off. They'll be supporting this pawn forever and a day now. And we don't have anything to challenge it. What do we have? What do we have? We need to open up the queen. So maybe the knight comes here. Although that pawn's not got any support. Okay, let's just bring it here. We need to make space for the queen to try and get active. Although the bishop's blocking that now. So the queen can still jump here. Looking to try and get the knight active maybe. But when the queen moves, this pawn will be not protected. So we need to just maybe just support the pawn first before we think about doing any of that. I'm not laying out much hope for this game here, just based on what I was just saying about the mini-series that we did for the journey to 1150. That is a genuine thing. Based on my own experience, it's like, well, they don't want you to get any higher than 1150 really, with the strength of the players that they've got on here. They're quite abnormal in their strength. Now, what do we have? Rook's babysitting this pawn. Rook could just block this pawn as well from moving further down. We can move here like we said. Maybe looking for the knight to jump here, but then it's going to get forked. So we probably might not do that one. Could just go for a simple rook here for now, just blocking the pawn. They are going to be tantalizing down at the... I don't think the queen wants to be staying here. It's either coming here or it's coming here. But what is it doing there? This white square bishop is really dominating. Well, I think it's dominating. The king is here, queen coming here. It's not much again. Bishop can attack it. Attack the queen. See if they get the queen off, double the pawns up. Okay, I'm going for the basics on this one. You don't have to trade. Yeah, he's coming down. Let's just attack the queen. They'll think, well, they've got a passed pawn. They're going to be winning, so they should trade, really. But if they're not, we're trying to make some way in towards the king. But is it going to be any good? Rooks are still going to face the queen off. Not sure, not sure. Which pawn do we take with? This one? Or do we take with this one because it opens up? Because it opens up the area towards their king. I think we're going to go with that one. That logic. Obviously the king moves. So now let's go here. He does have this passer. And we're just going to basically be pummeled to death with these pawns coming down. Let's just bring the rook here. Let's bring the rook here. So the rooks are going to be disappearing. I think that king is on the right side. Yeah, look at that, just attacking the knight. Okay, right, so we go here, attacking the pawn. You have to hope, fingers crossed, they don't know what to do with this position. He's protecting the... I'm just taking this off. King's going to take all the bishop takes because he's wanting to protect this pawn. So the bishop does take. Does it leave any space? It just comes back and defends it though, doesn't it? Am I wasting my time doing that? Let's attack this pawn. So options and choices now. So they go down, so they've taken away the choice per se. Let's just take... They've taken away the choice per se. So knight. How can we get this pawn? Let's attack this pawn, but then his bishop just comes down annoyingly. Knight, knight. Or is it this knight? But this doesn't feel like it's got much going here, because I'm just hitting brick walls there. So this gives a bit of flexibility, I think. Up to here, but then they might just get wise to the fact that I'm trying to get to here and just drop the pawn. So it feels like a bit of a wasted journey. Let's go here. Fingers crossed they don't stop it from coming here. We need some activity. And do we try and get the king up? What's the deal here? No, am I missing something? Oh, I can't take it from there. Let's go back and see if we can take it. Damn, I thought I'd got a free pawn then with their bishop move. Oh no! They're coming out with cleverness. I think I should have just carried on doing that. He's got this pawn anyway, with his rook. Shall we bring the king up? So he's going to slide here. He's got this pawn as well. Oh, Chamale, this is not looking good. Okay, so if we move here. Or maybe we don't need to move there just yet. So let's get this knight again, see if we can get this position. I'm going to jump it in here. This king's probably coming down to peel off all my pawns as well. This does not look good for us. This, like I said, you meet these players. Let's go here, maybe jump in here, attacking the bishop, taking it off the board. This king's looking to come down here, to take the pawns. Which is going to be a bit mean, but wait, what can you do? Yeah, so it started already. Is there any way of blocking that? I can just push this pawn up, can't I? It stops the king from jumping, but it doesn't stop them attacking with the pawns, making space for themselves. The rook has moved. Is there a fork? No, they can still go for the bishop, but the rook is coming around to cause some trouble. It's coming here. And even if we did get the bishop off the board, he has a replication pawn supporting the pawn. Come on, knight, talk to me. Hit the king. Because he's currently supporting the pawn. Hit the king. Rook doesn't have to stay there. It can get in the game here. Right, okay. Or it can come here. Let's change the tail of the tape. The knight can come here. It's got a nice fork there, but the bishop is there. Time is running out, dude. Oh, no, 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 no. Time is running out. See, if we do go there, we're stopping the knight from jumping the rook. Let's go here. We're stopping the rook from going here at least. But he's going to just do this, do that. His king can't get down there, can it? I wonder if they'll take a draw. Although I'm 1502, I shouldn't be taking... Oh, what's going on? He's attacking me. Let's... 50-something seconds. Tough game. Oh, come on. Shall I take it? If I take it... No, don't take it. Don't take it. Let's go here. 30-something seconds. So they'll move fast because my time's running out and maybe they'll make a blob. Oh, look, they have made a blob. Oh, man. Oh, I missed that. Let's go here. 25 seconds. 2-on-1 situation. He's got this pawn. And then he's got that pawn with the rook. So it's all kicking off. Oh, I didn't have to move the rook. I could have got his rook off the board. Oh, it'd be funny if he went back, but he's not. He's got like pawns here. Oh, they're doing that delay thing because my time's running out, so then they'll do a quick move. So the rook takes, knight takes the pawn. Bishop probably moves. Oh, it's okay. Let's go here. Does take, and we take with the rook maybe. Don't make a difference. Oh, shit. That was stupid. Bishop's coming here with a fancy check, yeah. Saw that a mile away. There we go. Alright, so let's go here. Rook's coming across, putting a check on. It's not doing that. Interesting time. Well, this rook maybe. Right, so how do we want to play this then? Knight is not got much. Let's go here. Let's go. Go on, dare you. Let's take it. Let's take it. Let's go. Let's take. So they're +1. And this bishop Malaka, he's got a flexible knight. I mean, I'd prefer to have the knight, but hey, let's see if we can make the bishop work for us. Like I said, he's got a flexible knight. He's got pawns that are going to be hitting us. Let's go and face the pawns, face the wrath of the pawns. It's got pawn majority on either side. Oh no, we've got something here. What is this? Let's hit the knight. Can't get the pawns. Tantalize, tantalize. Attack the knight. Trying to get a fork or some sort into. What's going on? He's hitting my king anyway, isn't he? So I need to just move the king, don't I? Then he can bait a pawn. Still hitting the king again. Or here. There's no safe place for the king, is there? Let's push. Which way? This way? Nope. Come on, bishop, work for me. Supposed to be... Ooh, interesting times. Five minutes. That's got to be something. White square. Maybe I should have moved the king first. I'm always too late to the party, aren't I? It's going to block it off. Should have moved the king first. Yeah, because now his king's just blocked it, blocking it there. Hey. King again. No, we don't want the bishop taken. It's all over the place with this knight. Unreal. This is the trauma that you go through, you know, when you're playing on this strongest site. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm not getting through. I'm not getting through at all. I'm not winning. If we take, then he takes, and then we push in the pot. So the dark square, blah, blah. If we push, then he pushes down. Yeah, let's just take it. Let's keep it on a dark square. King can come over for the knight, but he can just come and attack us over here. We might be able to take the pawn off the board. Bishop's got potential, unless of course he blocks it off somehow, because this will be ramping home. If he's jumping to go there, then we might get a chance of getting this pawn off the board, because we'll be strangulating it. If he goes here, same thing. But they'll be getting this off, and two linked pawns is probably going to be quite good if the king can come around and get that pawn. Alright, let's see if we can do it. King's coming round for this. Yeah, he's coming for... Although, yeah, he's going to hit that like that. Let's go there. What's he thinking? Shall we do... Let's take with the check. If the bishop can sit here, then at least we can just exchange it off. Let's move the king. Has he got a position with his knight to get here? Can he block it? Oh yeah, he can go here. Damn it. King can go here. Don't know if his king's too far away to help support the knight. Don't pre-move, don't pre-move. That's the only thing. Oh, come on. Oh, it's a draw. I don't believe it. I can't get to him. I can't get to him. That's shifty. That is shifty. Yeah, that's shifty, man. Yeah. I'm not wearing that. Getting that strange feel right now. But it's not to say I make the perfect moves or anything like that. It's just you have an idea, you have a feel. Alright, let's see what we're doing here. Knight maybe this way. Let's go here. Oh, we've got a plodder. Pawn's got no protection, but let's not lose any sleep over that, because we can't do anything about it. He's got nice position here, ready to attack. Just thinking of how he gets his queen in here. Yeah, like I said, thinking of how to get the queen in there. Let's attack the bishop. There's nothing on that square. Let's attack the bishop, see if we can get them thinking about stuff, because we want to focus our attention on attacking their king. How do we get to their king? Momentary little check things here. Nothing major. Attacking the knight if he does move, or if he moves out of the way or something. Does move out of the way, so let's attack the knight, see if we can do something. Bearing in mind the knight's got no protection, so the queen's probably flying here, and then we can take it off the board. It can happen. Oh, shiitake mushrooms. Now that's not fair, is it? Although we could just take the knight off the board because it's got a check on his king. Let's get that out of the way. And then we could attack their bishop. They're still fancying coming in. Attack the bishop, yep. Just trying to clear the board like we do, so we can try and see stuff. I think this is the last game. I think we've done. Is it an hour maybe? Said an hour and a half. I'll check the timestamp. Feels like I've been on here ages. Worst case scenario as well is, from my experience, if you're playing on the site for too long, then it's almost like you're attracting a certain type of player. So I can come on and just play one game, and that'll be such a smooth game, you know. Till the tape, it shows in the sort of recent games I've played, where I've just played one game a day, like a vitamin tablet, and it's been okay. This bishop taking here's got a check on his king. He's looking to try and farm his way in here, attacking the pawn. We could just move and attack the rook. If we take, his queen's going to be here. Knight's attacking the rook. Rook moves just to attack the bishop. Or maybe it comes here for a 2-on-1 type thing. Probably comes there. Then we can still take. Attack the rook. That looks better, doesn't it? But in any event, the queen's still going to end up coming here. Okay. I'm going to attack the rook. Like we said, probably still wanting to keep a 2-on-1, bringing it here. Big massive long pause. Okay, so they've gone running off to their little machine now and putting in the numbers, and it's all going to kick off now. Yeah, look at that. All right, Cool. And it doesn't mean that just because you're taking your time over the moves that you're actually doing anything sinister or anything like that. So, you know, don't take it the wrong way. But based on my experience on this site, especially when you see that massive long pause, watch the super stuff that comes after it. And definitely check the timestamp of the moves as well, because usually they then come out dead quick. You know, like maybe 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds. 5 seconds might be too long, probably quicker than that, you know, 3 seconds, 4 seconds on the moves. So this is a long thinking thing they're doing now, right? Okay, so they've actually taken. So they still want this queen coming here. Queen can take, just in case they're... Okay, what did I say? So the moves start coming in dead quick now. Anyway, queen's wanting to come here, but we can take. Not doing any of that. What do we want to do? Let's hit the knight. Let's hit the knight. What does he want to do? Is he going back around here to try and come around this side? Yes, he is doing. So we can't take because the pawn is on, so we can push the pawn. And then he takes again. Pawn still in the center. Let's just take anyway. The knight can take. Yep, which it does. And the key thing for me, I'm thinking, is the bishop doesn't have any protection. And the knight is ready to put a check on our king. So I'm going to have to move and protect the bishop. But I can feel the rook is going to come here. Probably going to have to support with the pawn. Yep. So from the moment they did the long pause, they're still moving a lot faster now than what they were doing. So we're really not in a good state based on what we're kind of playing. What we're going to do is I'm just going to resign. Right, let's get into the game. Shall we take? I think we can take, you know. Let's just take this knight. Don't mind doubling my pawns, but I think he'll just come for the pawn here, just sneaking things through. Right, let's see what we've got here. Bishop's blocking off this file. He's looking to attack maybe this pawn here. So we could open here. We're actually going to just move. I think this pawn's just dropping. He's wanting to do some slyness and he can have the pawn. I'll take that back anyway. He's not doing that. Right, so he's looking to jam in the bishop maybe. Should I bring the rook up? I'll bring the rook up. What purpose is it serving going up here? Interesting question. Let's go here. For some reason I'm not caring about him doing any of this stuff. Let's go here. For some strange reason. Yes, it's a very tricky thing. You want to enjoy your game. It's going to be pushing here. Let's just bring the rook like we were planning. Let's go and put a check on. Obviously, it's not checkmate because he can go back, but it's still going to be some sort of checky type thing. So they may lose the queen or something. So yeah, re-look at your games and he's going back there. So we haven't won anything. Yeah, go back. Right. So bishop can take the pawn, but we can take, and it'd be nice to have that position again. If we take, maybe the queen takes. No, the rook will take. Is there any way of getting that position again? I think we'll just take. Just get that rook out, look in the corner. So he's still going to have space to come back again to attack our queen because the queen is supporting. Right, so what have we got here? Still playing this game. We can come here, but I am expecting them to come back here because they've got the queen on there. We can bring our queen here. Looking for a double whammy, but I don't think he's going to wear that. So the thought processes are something like this. If we got the check there, but he's not going to do that. He's going to just bring it back here. So if we then went and attack the rook, he doesn't have to take it back. He can just leave it there. So we're trying something to just get the back ranker, but it's not really going to happen. Could put a 2-on-1 on the pawn. It just drops it down. X-ray through to the queen and then see if we get away with that. I don't think we will, but it's a nice attempt. Let's try that. Doesn't have any funky checks on my king. No, he doesn't. You never know, they might have fallen asleep and gone, oh, I'm tired. So we're trying for this, but I don't know. He could still just come here. Oh, he's not doing that. So what's the problem with us going here like this then? He loses the, well, doesn't lose the rook. Queen's here with a check on his king. His queen doesn't have a back rank because we've got the bishop here. But if he moves the pawn, then the bishop's going to be attacking. And it'd be nice for our bishop to have this spot. But we don't. Okay, time's running out. Let's just go for that anyway. Let's take. Okay, take the pawn on the dark square. Just take the pawn. There's no chances of that, but we can give it a try. It's a shame it's on a dark square though, isn't it? But never mind, it can't have everything. I mean, if they do push after they've come here, obviously, then we do have a bit of that, but it's not. Ooh, close, but no cigar. It's coming for the pawn, damn it. Okay, so we can still push, or come down and defend the pawn. Is he trying to find some sort of funky angle? Time's running out, though. I think we need to just come here and support the pawn. I think he's trying to get in here and work some sort of bishop attack, but it's bishops. Yeah, so he's going to come here, then he wants to push the pawn and get the bishop there. So that's as basic as I can see that happening. I don't think there's much I can do about it. Oh, he's not doing it just yet. Maybe he's not seen it. My queen's not really getting in. Here. And then he just drops, but it's... Yeah, if I go there, he just takes the pawn though, and I'm not getting in there, am I? A little bit of trapped in here. A little bit trapped. Time's running out. So I think having experience of both, you know, all the types of levels at my level anyway, you know the difference between what is kind of expected of that level. He's in. What's changed? It's going back again. Oh, no. Oh, take him. Free queen. That's the last game.